What's up, motherfuckers? I'm uploading probably one of the most valuable videos for the detailing niche that's ever been uploaded to YouTube. And, well, I'm going to give it to you guys straight. This is how we made $30,000 in 1 month while only spending $956 in ad spend. Those numbers are almost unheard of in the detailing industry, and that's for good damn reason, because I want you to try spending $1,000 and booking 30K. Most likely not going to happen. But how the hell did we make it happen? Well, I'm going to tell you exactly how we did it in this video. No fluff, no bullshit, and there's no catch. You don't have to buy anything to be able to access this information. So yeah, you can feel free to watch this video and literally replicate this for your business. I'm going to expose exactly how we did it, the systems we had in place, what ads we spent, or what ads we used, and obviously how much we spent, $956 in 1 month. Now, I'm going to go ahead and use my amazing editing skills to show you here on the screen somewhere the actual proof that this was my client and that we actually did that number, because I know that's a very big claim to make without some proof. If you want some super edited bullshit that has to keep your attention span, then man, click off this video. You're not even going to be close to getting 30K a month if that's the case. I'm not going to put some Minecraft videos or GTA videos here to keep your attention, right? If you don't have the attention span to watch this video, you're most likely not going to be able to replicate this process anyway. So no fancy editing. I'm literally, you can see me pausing and unpausing the video right there on the left-hand side. So straight value, let's get into it. All right, now excuse my handwriting. That's not what's important here. What's important is the actual three-step system. It comes down to three main things: attention, sales, retention. The third one is probably one of the most important ones, and it's the one that's most overlooked in the industry, which is why we're able to get 30K a month while only spending $956 on ads. So let's start with number one, the attention. What did we use to get consistent attention coming into the business? The first thing we used was Google Leads. So what we did here is we ran a leads. Let me just make this smaller, actually. You know what? Because that's very big. So let's make that small. So we ran a leads search campaign on Google. Now, this is important because this isn't like a phone campaign or a smart campaign where Google does most of the targeting for you. No, we were actually able to decide what type of people we wanted to get access to and what type of people we wanted to be searching up for our business. So we targeted very smart keywords inside of here that did not waste any ad budget. So a lot of the keywords were like car detailing near me, mobile detailing near me, ceramic coating in my area, car care near me, etc. We did not target any car wash, car cleaning, none of those keywords. Now, another thing we did is we went ahead and compiled a giant negative keyword list. So these are where a lot of people waste a lot of ad spend in the beginning testing with Google Ads. We went ahead and did it every 3 days. We went ahead and optimized negative keyword optimizations. So we went ahead and put negative search terms all around Google to make sure that we're only showing up in front of the right areas. Now, all this stuff is all nice and all, but it's not just as simple as this. So how did the system kind of rack in this many leads and this much attention? So let me kind of break it down this way for you. We ran Google search ads, which then led to a CRM, right? We used Go High Level, so feel free to use that. From that CRM, there were a couple automations in there where we texted someone immediately after submitting that quote form. That's super important because people, whenever they're getting a quote done on Google, they're most likely doing it for multiple other people. So we made sure to have auto messages in there to get in touch with that person. Now, the key here is to be authentic. Do not send in a message SMS that's like, "Hey, welcome to our detailing business. We will be in touch with you soon." No, that's some bullshit. You want to send something like, "Hey, what's up? My name's Sergio. I'll be getting in touch with you here in just a few minutes." Right? Something that looks like it was actually sent by a human being. So that's the first piece of the puzzle. So let's go ahead and break that down real quick again. You want a leads search campaign. And then after 60 days, so after 60 days of running this campaign, you want to switch to maximize conversions. You can look all this stuff up for free on YouTube. After running the lead search ad for 60 days on maximize clicks, you want to switch to maximize conversions. Have a CRM connected, which can be Go High Level, and send authentic auto messages. So authentic auto, that kind of looks the same, but it is what it is. Send an authentic auto message that gets them in touch with you as soon as possible. And then the last thing, of course, call your leads ASAP. All right, the second thing we're going to be stepping into, I'm moving my camera down, so we are focusing on here, right? Attention. The second thing we're going to be stepping into is sales. You want to have a solid sales process. If all you're doing right now is just calling your customer and then telling them the price and expecting them to book in, etc., if that's what you've been doing with organic traffic or even your ads traffic, then that's not going to cut it. You need to have an actual sales process. So what are you going to say on that call? How are you going to present the offer, depending on what type of vehicle and type of client you're talking to, right? So the first thing is going to be presentation. Make sure you present the offer well. After you present the offer, the second thing you want to have is follow-up process. So, or actually, instead of a follow-up process, you want to have a follow-up system. So what this means is, let's say that a client doesn't actually book with you right away. You want to have a system in the background using Go High Level or whatever CRM that you want to use that pre-texts the person for about 3 to 4 days, making sure to get in touch with them or be in touch with them until they make a decision, until they say yes or no, right? If they do reply midway through the automation, make sure you have the setting where it stops so it doesn't just keep replying to them, and it notifies you someone replied. Once that happens, what ends up happening is there's a lot of leaked sales from people because people jump around, get quotes, etc. And so by the time, that you remember the lead, they've already gotten someone booked. Or by the time they remember you, etc., it's kind of too late. So when you have a follow-up process, that prevents that from happening. Now, the second part of this is also to send them your Instagram. So a very crucial thing we started doing was after somebody opts in and wants to get a quote, we send them the Instagram where they can check out results of previous clients. Actually, let me delete that. Jesus. I swear my handwriting usually isn't this bad. But people can check out results, and they can also make a connection with you, right? Because that's important. When they make a connection with you, the sale becomes that much easier. So we have 3 pinned videos on Instagram. Usually, Sergio didn't even use the 3 pinned videos, by the way, and he still got this insane result. But we usually pin 3 main videos on the Instagram. Each video has a purpose, like an about us, the type of results you can expect, and then a video trying to sell them on the service by actually showcasing how it's done, etc., and builds value for you. This part of the process, if you skip this, you're definitely not going to be seeing that 30K or that insane return on ad spend. So you don't want to skip that part. Again, have a good presentation and a good offer based on the type of person you're talking to. Follow up with people. Do not just leave that to chance. Don't just ignore people if they tell you I didn't think about it, or talk to the wife and just automatically assume they're not going to book. No, have solid follow-up process in place, and then make sure you're using automations to help you out and save you some time. And then one of the main crucial things, when someone opts in, go ahead and send them to your Instagram. Make that part of the follow-up. Send them a video or just send the link of your Instagram to them and tell them to check it out. And give them a reason, by the way, to check this out. So we have our own little message that we send out in there, but give them a reason, right, to check the Instagram out. Don't just depend on them checking it out because, they like you, right? People are selfish. Remember that. All right. Oh, boy. And we get down to the third thing, retention, the thing that most people fuck up nowadays. Here's what you need to understand about retention. You're already putting in a lot of effort into your detailing business. Whether you're making 3K a month, 5K a month, or you're like Sergio, joined us around 4 to 6K a month, right? You need to have a system like this in place because this alone can increase your revenue by 20, 30% every single month without you having to do anything different or spend more money on ads. This is what really made us the 30K, $956 in ad spend. And it's going to be retention. You need to have systems in place to retain people, or specifically 3 main systems. One is going to be your maintenance. So no, does not mean, I don't even know if I spelled that right. But no, this does not mean that it's like your weekly maintenance package or your monthly maintenance. You need to have a maintenance package for people that want to do weekly, monthly, and then you also need to have what's called a detailed plan, where you offer someone a full detailed package that they can get every 3 months, every 6 months, for those people that don't necessarily need that full-on package. The second thing that you need to offer is, hold up. My bad, I just got a phone call. All right, the second thing you need to offer is going to be a referral program. So you want to refer people, you want people to refer you for a reason, right? People are selfish. They will not refer you just because you did a good job. Some people will because they're amazing people, but not gonna lie, Most individuals are not like that because they're busy lives, especially your high-end clients. They have a busy life. And so have a referral program that makes it, one, easy to refer you and also beneficial. So have a benefit for them. So for example, one thing you could do is instead of just saying, "Hey, refer me over to certain clients," is, "Hey, if you refer me, your monthly maintenance is free this month." Right? Or one of your weekly maintenances is free. Or you get a $50 gift card, or you get a $20 gift card, right? Have a certain offer for people to actually refer you. And the third thing is you need to systemize this, because it's very easy to get really busy to the point where you can't do any of this stuff on your own. So it's crucial that you have a CRM and systems in place where you can automate this whole process. So let's kind of go through this together. What ends up happening when you have all three of these processes in place is the first thing, the attention process, lead search ads. You're using maximize clicks, and you convert them to maximize conversion after 60 days, making sure that conversion data is actually accurate. What ends up happening is you consistently attract the right type of people that are looking for your service actively in your area. When you're auto messaging them through the CRM, you are removing that competition barrier where they're looking for other people, because you're really quick to respond to them, and most retailers don't even have anything like this in place. The second thing, sales. When you have a good presentation, when you're good at communicating, and when you send people over to your Instagram before you even get on the call with them, because sometimes it's going to take you a few minutes to be able to call them, right? So when they automatically get your Instagram sent over to them, they can immediately spend their time looking there for results instead of spending their time looking for another detailer or your competition. There's a lot of benefits to this, but I'm not going to get into everything just right now. I think you can sort of guess some of the stuff on your own. At least I hope you can. But again, a lot of this stuff is beneficial, especially because once they see your Instagram, they form a connection with you, they see results, etc., and it gives them something to spend their time doing while you're gonna call them. The third thing is retention. So after the second thing, you formed a little connection with them, and you've also presented your offer well, most likely sold the person, and because of your follow-ups, every single person that could have possibly been sold has been sold. So you're not missing out on wasted or lost revenue, and you're not missing out on competition stealing your revenue as well. The third thing, retention. So this is where the magic happens. You're using the first two to get as many sales as possible. But when you implement the third and you especially systemize it, so this little baby right here, when you systemize a referral program and a maintenance and detailed plan program, and you have it something that's easily being able to be sold, then what ends up happening is you're consistently getting customers, you're consistently selling them on your services, and you're presenting an offer to them well. And then those customers are bringing you more money every month, more money every 3 months, etc., and even more referrals and reviews, because you have a system in place that gets them that. Not only does this feel professional to the person that you are dealing with, and this makes you stand out, this also creates some form of benefit for them to actually refer you, because most retailers just ask for a referral and expect it to happen, but you have to give something in exchange for that referral. Again, someone's time is valuable, especially a busy client. So make sure you have the system in place. Now, let me give you a ginormous tip. For those of you that stay at the end, I'm going to give you a tip that's going to make this so much easier for you. Make a video showcasing the benefits of your maintenance package and the benefits of your monthly or bi-monthly or quarterly detail package. What's going to happen here is you can put this on a little flyer after you can put this on a little flyer, you can send them in a message, whatever it is. It showcases the maintenance plan and the detailed plan. It showcases the benefits of it, increasing the chances that someone is going to choose that from you, and it decreases sales resistance so that you don't have to sit there and sell people on your service right after they got a detail from you. And it gives them the chance to kind of form a connection with you, and it's instead of like it feeling uncomfortable to try to sell it to them right there and then, they get it sold to them later, and it's very subtle, right? This will make your life super easy when you describe it. So again, create short like Loom videos, literally the platform I'm using to record this video right here. Create a short Loom video describing the benefits, and make sure it's consumer oriented, describing the benefits of having that monthly maintenance or that bi-monthly, quarterly, or yearly detail plan. Explain that you get a small discount by using it, and it's going to save you money because it's cheaper than the car wash in general. And for the high-end clients, you want to make sure to describe that this is something that's important to keep your car pristine, keep its resale value, and at the same time driving comfort and be protect your first impression. You know, or as we like to call it, your four-wheel first impression, right? Because that's what your car is. So making that is going to be able to help you sell a lot more of the maintenance and detailed plan packages. Personally, stay away from maintenances, in my opinion. Weekly maintenances, I don't know how I feel about them. I don't think they make you enough money unless you get the right type of clients. But detailed plans, where you get a full detailed price, is just like discounted by 10 to 20% every month or 2 months or 3 months, those are extremely profitable. Doing this for a year or two is going to create so much revenue for you. Or in this case, for Sergio, he spent $956 on ads and made $30,000 in a month because his existing clientele, he built that while using the advertising, right? And although Sergio didn't even implement every single one of these, by the way, I'm giving you even more than what Sergio implemented, and he still got a crazy result like 30K a month. So if you have even the slightest bit of IQ, you would take this video super seriously and start implementing this in your business. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, yeah, obviously I'm exposing this now. This was way back in July 2024. I'm exposing this now because the system we use is even better, believe it or not. But yeah, it's time to let people know a little bit about what we're doing, and I want to give you guys some free game for you guys to use. Again, all you need is $600 and information like this and videos like this to completely change your life. Again, I know $956 is not a lot of money, but I think a lot of people could come up with $1,000 if they wanted to, and it could yield you a result like 30K a month, especially if you're in Sergio's position where you already have a 4 to 6K a month detailing business. So yeah, I highly encourage you to look into this information, do your own research, and use this. Don't just watch this video, save it, and then never use this shit, because why did you just waste 17 minutes of your life if you're not going to use it, right? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.